Hey lovely, I'm Carmen, founder of Luminosity Acne Skincare. I'm also a licensed esthetician that specializes in the successful treatment of acne. Now, if you're new to my channel and haven't subscribed already, please make sure that you do so because I love creating acne related videos just to get you closer to clear skin. For today's video, I thought that I would take some time to answer some acne related questions that I've gotten either through emails, Instagram, or here on YouTube. So if you have your own acne question that you would like answered, make sure to leave a comment down below. So in today's video, the topics that I'm going to cover are: can you take biotin and not break out? Are there any tips for that? I'm also going to talk about if you really need to still wear sunscreen if you're going to be indoors all day. And then finally, I'm going to talk a little bit more about those leftover red acne marks after a pimple heals. And this person writes, I saw your video on biotin and how you should avoid it if you have acne, but is there any way to still take it and prevent pimples? What about drinking a lot of water with it? I've seen many videos mention this tip. Okay, so that is a great first question. Now, if you haven't seen my previous video that I filmed on biotin and breakouts, make sure that you do watch that video because I promise you it's gonna save you a lot of frustration in the future with breakouts if you are taking biotin at the moment. So I personally don't think that there's any way to take biotin without getting breakouts, and that includes drinking a ton of water with it. And the reason I say that is because what I think is happening is that if you're drinking all of this massive amounts of water with your biotin supplement, you're more than likely not breaking out because you're flushing out the biotin out of your system. And if you're flushing the biotin out of your system, it's not gonna have an impact on your hair, skin, or nails. And the reason why I say that is because the way the biotin works is that it increases skin cell production. And when you increase skin cell production, it can help strengthen hair and nails, but unfortunately with skin or with acne, it's gonna make it worse because acne already is an overproduction of dead skin cells. That's why the pores get clogged. So if you're taking biotin, you're amping up that skin cell production even further, which is going to lead to more clogging. So that's really the direct result of why your breakouts increase more. Now, when you're taking a lot of water with the biotin, there's no way that you can choose, what benefits you want the biotin to do. So the water isn't going to allow you to get the benefits of the biotin for your hair and your nails, but then it's not going to increase the skin cells in your skin, or I should say the cell production in your skin. So you really can't pick and choose. So if you're not getting the breakouts because there's not that increase in skin cells inside of your pores, it's also not going to give you the benefits for strengthening up your hair and skin. I cannot talk. This is really confusing. It's also not going to give you the benefits of strengthening your nails and hair. So my best advice if you're acne prone is really just to completely avoid biotin or any hair, skin, and nail supplements because those ones also contain biotin, because again, it's just going to lead to more breakouts. Do not be fooled that just because biotin claims to be good for skin, that it's actually going to get rid of your acne or have any positive benefit on your skin. Unfortunately, just with the way acne prone skin works, it's just going to further clog up your pores. Okay, so let's move on to question number 2. And this person writes, I'm ashamed to confess this, but most days I don't use sunscreen. Is it really that big of a deal? Because I work from home, so I'm mostly inside all day. I want your honest opinion if it's a big deal or not. If you say it is, then I'll start trying to wear it daily. Thanks so much. Love your videos. Well, thank you so much for that compliment. I am glad that you're enjoying these videos. But yeah, another great question here. And just know that you don't have to feel ashamed or like an outcast for not wearing sunscreen indoors, because I promise you, you are not alone on that. But to answer your question directly, yes, it is very important for you to wear sunscreen even when you're gonna be indoors. And the reason for that is because the sun's rays do penetrate through glass, and I doubt you live in a cave. You probably have a house with a lot of windows in it. So whether you're working directly by the window, if your desk is there or not, you're still gonna walk by windows throughout your time in the house. So it's still gonna be important to wear that sunscreen. And some people are under the false assumption that because their skin didn't sunburn or turn pink at all, that they really didn't accumulate any sun damage, but that's just simply not true, because even though your skin didn't burn, you're still getting the sun's aging rays, which is cumulative. So you really are not going to see the immediate damaging effects of the aging rays until months if you're older, or years if you're much younger down the road. So it really can take months or years, depending on your age, for that cumulative sun damage to show up on your skin. And typically sun damage can be anything from a higher risk for skin cancer, premature aging, hyperpigmentation, loss of elasticity, wrinkles, just all of these really negative things that you don't want. Now, this particular lady asking the question didn't mention whether she was using acne products or anti-aging products, but if she is, or if any of you at home are using acne or certain anti-aging products that are exfoliating to the skin, it's gonna be even more crucial that you wear sunscreen on a daily basis, even indoors, because exfoliating products are gonna make your skin even more susceptible to sun damage. It's really easy to wear sunscreen daily. It honestly only adds about an extra 10 seconds or so to your morning skincare routine, so I really don't recommend that you skip it. Go ahead and do your skin that favor and just incorporate sunscreen daily. Okay, so let's move on to question number 3, and that is all about PIE, or post-inflammatory erythema, because recently I did create a video on this topic. So the question says, is there any difference between PIE and PIH other than the color? If not, why even make a distinction? So yeah, another great question. And if you haven't seen the video that I did on PIE, make sure that you watch that, because that video is gonna go more in depth on not only what causes PIE, but also how to fade it up much faster. So don't miss that video. But to answer this person's question, let's go ahead and get into that. So PIE is a relatively new term. In fact, it was only coined in 2013. So in the grand scheme of things, it really was not that long ago. And it was coined in order to create a distinction between pink, red, and purple marks, which are erythema or caused by erythema, versus post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, or PIH, which are brown marks. And the brown marks are caused by melanin. So the distinction wasn't simply based on just color alone, it was really based on the cause of it, and then because it's a different cause, it's gonna need a different way to approach it to fade it. So with PIE, or post-inflammatory erythema, it's caused by an increase in blood flow to the site of the trauma or the pimple. And then for PIH, or post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, it's caused by an increase in melanin. But honestly, guys, it's way too early to tell if this distinction is going to stick with the terminology. As of right now, most skincare professionals, whether it's estheticians or dermatologists, they really lump everything in under the PIH, or post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation term. So yes, PIE makes the distinction, but it really hasn't caught on yet. And in the past, another distinction that was used is the term macule. That one really has kind of gone away for the most part these days as well, so we'll see if it's here to stick or not. Okay, so that's it for this video. I really didn't want to make it too long, so I just answered 3 questions. But if you guys have questions of your own regarding acne, make sure to leave a comment down below, and I promise you that I will get to it, whether I answer it directly in the comment or I create a future video on it. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. If you are interested though in working with me toward clear skin, then visit my website at luminosityacne.com, because I do have 2 clear skin options for you. The first option is for anyone who lives close by to my North Carolina office. You can come in locally to see us. The other option is for those of you that don't live close to me. We do sell acne kits that ship worldwide. So even if you live in another country, you can still get beautiful, healthy, clear skin. And just really quickly, I'm gonna pop in some before and after photos of my actual clients. Now these photos range from clients who have seen us locally at the acne office, or clients who have purchased the kit because they don't live anywhere close to me. Now, if you're not ready to work with me toward clear skin, then that's no problem, but I do recommend that you still check out my website so that you can access a free copy of my list of pore clogging ingredients to avoid. This is a list that I do give out to every single one of my clients, because the first step to take towards successfully clearing up their skin is just to make sure that we're eliminating every single pore clogging ingredient that they could be using, whether it's in skincare or in their makeup products. So make sure that you do take advantage of that list and get your own copy today. Okay, that's it for this video. Thank you again for watching. Subscribe. Also follow me on Instagram for more acne related content, and I will see you in my next video.